Well, it is different because it's fiction, but I find that people are very interested in the LGBTQ theme of the book, and my last few books were focused on that in part. I wrote a radical satire of the Bible called You've Got to Be Kidding, and also satire of the Catholic Church called Papal Bull, and they were both focused in part on bigotry against the LGBTQ community. And there are characters in the book, including Jones, who's gay, who are part of that community and who are standing up for the rights of the community. The most prominent one is Father Rita Harvey, a transgender ex-Catholic priest who's heading up an activist group, and one of the central scenes in the book is a demonstration at St. Patrick's Cathedral where Rita and all of her colleagues in the activist group get beaten up and arrested by the cops. So it has that in common, but it's a little bit different because it is fiction. And so people are interested in it as a thriller, but also it's kind of a multi-genre book. So people are interested in the political point of view and on a lot of the themes that run through the book. It's about race, it's about gun violence, it's about police in the community, in addition to LGBTQ issues. So I like to mix it up. I think that's what's fun. And so people so far have been very positive about the book. So I thought of that because I wanted to conceive of a character who sort of had a messianic vision and mission from birth, that his parents maybe thought of him that way. And so they named him Abraham Lincoln, but their last name was Jones. They're kind of just like you and me. They're common, everyday people. And that's kind of the interesting thing that you find out about Jones. He's very flamboyant. He's larger than life. He's sort of a James Brown character on stage. He would seem to be very intimidating, but he's not at all once you get to know him. That's what his assistant Danielle Jackson found out. She interviewed him for the job herself, and she became close to him because she was so competent and so good at what she did, even though she was a young woman who didn't have previous experience. He traveled by himself to West Philly High School to meet Anthony Baines, who's the Rocket Man in the book and who was a teacher there, a white guy who went to Howard University. So when you get to know Jones, he's very approachable, but he is larger than life too. He's charismatic. He thinks big. He is a huge celebrity. And I think that name sort of captured all of those different countervailing aspects of his personality.